This was me 3 years ago in 2022. I was super skinny. I used to act like a fool. I was super insecure with no direction in life. I was tired of being skinny and I started going to the gym, but I had no idea what I was doing. As you can see, had no set plan, no discipline, and I was like this for a grand total of 2 months, made no gains, got no results, and I fell off hard. And I listened to what everyone told me, which is to eat more. I did that, but didn't really work out. And I remember staying up till 11 and 12 in the morning, just trying to cram down food and make sure I hit my calories on my fitness pal. I was tracking everything. I was going hard in the gym, but I just didn't have the right systems in place. And because of that, I had no discipline, no consistency, and that's why I fell off. Later on, a year and a half ago, I learned everything that I needed to learn and I put in the right steps to get the physique that I have today. I ended up going from 120 pounds, skinny and insecure, to 150 pounds, gaining 30 pounds, being strong and confident. If you're a skinny man and you're struggling to gain weight or muscle, in this video, I'll break down exactly how I did it. Go through your diet, your training, your recovery, and the mindset needed to make all of it work. Number one, your diet. For the first month minimum, you will track your 3 main meals. So breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you're gonna track those every single day for at least the first month. You're gonna stick with these meals so eventually you won't have to track anymore. I want you to get to a point where you know exactly what you always eat for breakfast, what you always eat for lunch, and what you always eat for dinner. So it takes the tracking out of the system and it keeps you able to just not track your food and just eat the food. So right here, I eat eggs, a bunch of eggs, ground beef, sweet potatoes, steak. These are the main meals that I'm eating, and the reason why, also this is me grocery shopping, but the reason why I eat these is because they're packed with protein and nutrients. You want to eat nutrient-dense whole foods. Stop eating McDonald's, stop eating potato chips and Takis and this bullshit, and eat actual quality foods that are made to help you build muscle. So each meal in the day, for your main 3 meals, need a main source of protein. So eggs, beef, chicken, fish, all of them need a main source of protein. And ideally, you want to be lean bulking, so eating an extra 200 to 50 to 500 calories above your maintenance. You could use a calculator for this online. And yes, contrary to what people say, you can gain weight and muscle at maintenance and even at a deficit, which is probably what you're eating at right now, if your protein intake is high enough. And this is what I did. On certain days, I just couldn't eat enough calories, but my protein was always high, no matter what, because this is what I was always eating, and this is what I still always eat all the time. Now, another side note, hydrate yourself. Your body is mostly water, so I want you to drink at least 6 bottles a day, or 100 fluid ounces. You can work up to this, start off with 2, 3, 4, 5, and then get to 6, so make sure your body is very hydrated. Now, if you want a free tool that I made that makes tracking all of your meals super duper easy, literally all you have to do is type in what you ate, maybe the brand, if there's a specific brand, or the amount of it was, maybe half a cup, whatever it is. Type that in, enter it, and it saves that for you. It's going to track everything you eat over whatever course of time. If you want me to give you this tracker I made, then DM me tracker on Instagram. It's called the Nightbuilt AI Supercharged Tracker. I know it has a very fire name, and I made it for you completely free. Now, number 2, the training. You want to train at a high intensity, often going to failure. Us skinny guys, we have to force our growth. It's very hard. We are hard gainers. So we literally have to force our body to think, oh, we need to start building muscle. We need to get stronger to push this weight up. And the goal is to cause something called metabolic stress. What this is basically whenever you're working out and you feel the quote unquote burn, that's when a bunch of lactate is being built up in your muscles. You want to cause this metabolic stress, and this triggers through high intensity, having your rep ranges in between preferably 8 to 15. Somewhere around that range is where I had my rep ranges. Right now I'm working for strength, but that's what I did to build more muscle. And as you can see right here in this image, you can see the high intensity, right? I'm looking crazy. My face is all scrunched up and everything, and I'm pushing the weight up, and I just look crazy. But you want to look like that. You want to look like that, and you want to feel like that while you're working out, because that's what's going to activate the metabolic stress in you. And right here, see, I have a calm little smirk on my face, but I'm looking jacked. I'm looking big, because that is how I lift, with a very high intensity. I often go into failure. And I had very little time and energy to go lift. I have school, work, Muay Thai practice. So I only worked out just 3 hours every single week. I know it sounds crazy, but it does work. I did push pull legs, so push pull legs, 3 days every single week. And it was slower progress, yes, but it got me results because of my high intensity. If you want faster results, you could do upper lower or some other split. I'm on upper lower right now, but push pull legs, it works as long as your intensity is high. And if you want the exact workout plan that got me the transformation you see above, then you could DM me on Instagram for it also. Completely free. I'll give you the tracker and the workout plan. Just ask for both. And you also want to track your training. Track every single workout. Track every set, every rep, how you felt, what it felt like, all of that. Every little detail. I used to have a Google Doc filled with everything I did in my workouts, but that got too messy. So now even I use the tracker that I mentioned before, which also tracks that for you. So you can still DM me for that. Now, without tracking and consistency, you end up like how I was before. You will have months of training, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months of training, but with zero results and nothing to show for it because you've been lifting the same weight the entire time and you weren't implementing progressive overload. Now, another thing with high intensity training that works in our favor as skinny guys is that it takes more energy out of you, which is a good thing. It's going to make you even hungrier and you're going to want even more food to eat, which is going to replace the energy, which becomes a loop of gains. You work out, spend energy, eat food, use that energy to then go back to the gym and just keep cycling and looping over and over and over, and it gets you more and more and more jacked. Number 3, recovery. This is the easiest part right here. Basically autopilot. I want you to get 7 to 9 hours of sleep every single night. And if this is impossible, then get power naps through the day if you can, 20-minute, 30-minute naps. But the goal from your recovery is to get as much deep sleep as possible, because this is where muscle actually grows. For me to break it down really quick, there are different sleep stages, and the deeper you go, the more your body recovers. So you want to get to the deepest level of sleep to where your body's actually building the muscle. You don't build muscle in the gym, and you don't build muscle in the kitchen. They help you build muscle, but it all happens while you're sleeping. Now, to get there in the best way, you want to have no device at least an hour before sleep. No meals 2 hours before sleep. No water 2 hours before sleep. You want to have a dark room, curtains up, no light, a slightly cold room, very slightly, and you need to have calming or meditation music if only needed, right? If you can't fall asleep, if it's hard for you to sleep, then you have music playing in your ear, very calming, soothing music, and it's going to help you sleep. And if you get busy at times, because I understand, I get super busy at times. If you get caught up with things, you could set alarms to guide you, but you have to do it properly, and I'll explain. You're going to have one alarm to remind you to sleep. This could be an hour before bed. You're going to have another alarm, which is basically ringing to tell you you should be in bed right now. And then you're going to have your third alarm, your wake-up alarm. It's going to ring in the morning, preferably at sunrise, so you could get up. And all of them should not have snooze. Having snooze defeats the whole purpose of the alarm. The alarm should alarm you. It should force you to wake up, turn it off, and go about your day. Get sunlight as soon as you wake up to spike cortisol and keep you awake. When you wake up and you see the sun, it's going to raise your cortisol, which is your stress hormone. It's going to keep you awake, and it's not going to make you sleepy anymore to where you want to go back to sleep. Number 4, mindset. The most important. Nothing works if you don't work. So number 1, operate as your best self from now on. The standard is whatever he would do. Whatever the Super Saiyan version of you would do what he does, and nothing other than that. That's the standard. Your best self doesn't let limiting beliefs like my metabolism is too fast, or my genetics are bad, or I get full too quick. I used to say all of these, but I needed to start operating from my best self, which completely ignores all of these and beats the fuck out of all these excuses. I get the work done. You need to think like this. Number 2, work patiently for progression, not perfection. Think of getting better 1% every single day. Some days you won't eat enough calories, being realistic. Some days you won't be able to go hard in the gym. Some days you will get terrible sleep. But think long term. Do your best every single day the best you can, and results will show 110%. We're not looking for the perfect workout. We're not looking for the perfect sleep. It's ideal, but what we're looking for is consistency. We want to just try and do our best every single day we can. It's a long game. Number 3, enjoy the journey. Enjoy the pain and the difficulty. Put on your favorite music in the gym and just go ham. Lift the weight. Enjoy. Have a good time. Have a tough time. Think of everything you hate about your current life. Maybe you got your heart broken in a breakup. Maybe you got friend zoned in the past. Maybe you were bullied in the past about your size and weight. Whatever it is, bro, use it as fuel to forge the man you desire to become. Use it. Use that pain to push you through the workouts. And number 4, stop caring so much about being consistent and getting to physique. Treat it like breathing. You just do it with no deep thought. Now, this sounds reverse, right? You would want to care about being consistent, but the more you care about it, the more you're attached to it. The more you're attached to it, the further it gets. Okay? You want to completely detach and just treat it like breathing. How I'm doing right now, I'm just talking to you. I'm just breathing. I'm not really super focused on breathing. I'm not thinking about expanding my lungs and contracting. No, I just do it. So treat the gym the exact same. You just go to the gym. You just eat the food. And you just get to sleep. And you just do what you got to do. Stop caring so much about how tough the journey will be. And stop overthinking about how to start or how to continue. Just get the work in and put the reps in. Put the work in. Do what you got to do. And you will see results. Trust me. Now, if you found this video helpful and you want one-on-one help to actually stop being skinny and build the physique that you want, you could book a call with the link in the description, or you can shoot me a DM on Instagram. Anyways, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.